Hello, my name is Anelda van der Walt. I am the founder of Telarify, a digital and computational capacity development company based in South Africa. Thank you for attending this virtual poster presentation at the ISCB ASBCB Africa 2025 conference. I'm excited to share our newly developed open educational resource with you today. Open Science for the Omics Community is a workshop series commissioned by Diplomix and developed by Telarify. The Open Science for the Omics Community project focused on providing training on open science in the global and South African context. We developed a three-part workshop series offered over 3 months through 4 virtual meetings. The training was targeted at the Diplomix network of partner laboratories across South Africa. The audience included participants across all career stages, from interns to established researchers. Outputs from the project includes an open educational resource in the form of an extensible workbook, along with presentations for each session published under Creative Commons licenses and hosted on Zenodo to encourage reuse. Part 1 of the workshop series provided a thorough introduction to open science. We looked at what open science is, discussed terminology, licensing, open access publications, and open data, and finally introduced participants to other relevant communities and resources for further learning. We briefly introduced the UNESCO Open Science recommendations that were adopted by 193 countries in 2021 and highlighted that open science is much more than open access publishing and open data. Throughout, we included references to South African policies and guidelines to ensure participants were aware of funder and institutional requirements. We encouraged people to adopt the mantra, as open as possible, as closed as necessary, when considering how to share their research outputs. For newcomers to open science, it may seem as if this movement has its own language. To engage critically with open science principles and practices, participants had opportunities to highlight terminology they were unfamiliar with. We wanted participants to learn practical skills that could benefit them immediately. And that is why we included the Open Researcher and Contributor ID, or ORCID. ORCID is a powerful tool in the open science ecosystem. It seamlessly integrates with repositories, publishing platforms, databases, and institutional infrastructure. By doing so, it supports the FAIR principles, helping to ensure research outputs are more discoverable and widely usable. Having an ORCID ID is also required for researchers funded through the South African National Research Foundation. Workshop 2 focused specifically on open science principles and practices in the Omics laboratory. Here we dive deeper into ways in which participants could adopt open science across the different phases of the research lifecycle. We discussed opening up funding applications, protocols and methods, educational content, and more. We also specifically looked at various repositories where research outputs from the wet lab can be shared. Dr. Shane Murray from Diplomix presented a case study of 1KSA, the Diplomix initiative that aims to sequence the genomes of 1,000 animals, plants, and fungi from South Africa. Shane demonstrated how the project uses Zenodo to establish the community, share the results, and publish various tools such as protocols and forms that can be used by researchers interested in the initiative. Workshop 2 also included a hands-on session showing participants how to upload a protocol to the Diplomix Zenodo community. Here, protocols funded by Diplomix can be shared under a Creative Commons license to encourage reuse by the broader research community. The last workshop of the series focused on open science principles and practices in the computational omics lab. This session included more details on sharing data, code, and workflows openly. We looked at operationalizing the FAIR principles for data, code, and workflows, explored publishing data and software papers in DHET accredited journals, and evaluated published papers to see how open their methodologies were. Finally, we included a session on GitHub, which is increasingly used as a sharing and collaboration platform for research code. Perhaps you are wondering why Diplomix were interested in training on open science. Open science refers to the practice of making scientific research, data, and knowledge freely accessible. This facilitates greater transparency, collaboration, and reproducibility in research. The goal is to break down barriers that prevent wider dissemination of scientific knowledge, ensuring that research is available to everyone, regardless of institutional affiliation, geographic location, or academic status. Ultimately, it aims to make research more accessible to solve society's greatest problems. Open science is increasingly being mandated by funders, institutions, publishers, and collaborators. Many institutions in South Africa wish to embrace open science, but are unsure how to start. We developed this three-part workshop with reusable workbook and slides as catalyst for open science in the omics community of South Africa. With this training, we want to empower our participants to understand the open science movement and help to shape it rather than just be adopters or consumers. As mentioned earlier, the project was commissioned by Diplomix and delivered by Telarify. Diplomix is a research infrastructure funded by the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation through the South African Research Infrastructure Roadmap Program. Telarify is a South African consulting and training organization specializing in capacity and community development in open science, digital and computational research, and interdisciplinarity. The Telarify project team included myself, Dr. Alexandra Pavlik, an open science consultant, and Mireille Grobler, an MSc data science candidate. Diplomix was represented by Dr. Malikazi Mulatoli, the bioinformatics training coordinator, and Dr. Shane Murray, the genomics coordinator and domain expert. Participant feedback showed that open science is not yet a topic that are ubiquitously discussed in traditional research settings in South Africa, and that there is a great need for these kind of trainings. Most participants of Workshop 1 said they would recommend this workshop to their colleagues. Further feedback highlighted that there is a need for supporting open science within participants' respective research organizations. The workshops have been incredibly popular, and we received inquiries from outside of the Diplomix network about running further training. We will be rerunning Introduction to Open Science in coming weeks. We will also continue to update and expand the workbook to keep it relevant. Our biggest challenge now is to find ways to continue supporting the South African open science omics community. Initiatives such as the African Open Science Platform, African Bioinformatics Institute, and various omics research projects locally and internationally could potentially be partnered with to help grow this emerging community of practice. We look forward to the next chapter in this project and are keen to hear from you if you are interested in collaborating or adopting or contributing to the resources. Thank you for your time.